What's up, comic fans? And it's time for New Comic Book Day. Why? With some comic news. All right, let's get into it. Let's start off. Hey, by this time tomorrow, we should know if Todd McFarlane has bought Diamond Comics distributors. All right, so that's a thing. That's a rumor out there. All right, it's a rumor. But I think all parties involved have to have their bids in by today, or at least have their intentions known by today. So, yeah, that should be something we find out tomorrow. Will Todd McFarlane own Diamond Comics distributors? I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out. All right. What else is happening in the world today? Hey, Kevin Smith is returning back to Marvel Comics after 25 years away. I think the last thing he did was the Daredevil for the Marvel Knights imprint. So this should be interesting. He'll be on the giant size Spider-Man coming out. I believe it's this summer. Let's see if I can look that up. Anyway, I don't know what's coming out. I think it's coming out this summer, June. So yeah, summertime ish. Other writers who will be joining him on that book, The Amazing Spider-Man Giant Size, which I think is supposed to have some tie-ins to some summer events. But we're looking at Kevin Smith, Sal Ewing, Chip Zdarsky writing, Giuseppe Camunculi on art, Cafu, Greg Capullo cover, Mark Buckingham working on this as well. New comic, not new comic, sorry, it is a new comic, but a new character is supposed to be in this book as well. Yeah, so it'll be Kevin Smith and Giuseppe Camunculi working together, Al Ewing and Mark Buckingham, Chip Zdarsky and Cafu. So we'll see what happens. There'll be a new character in there, like we said, and yeah, should be some good stuff coming out of that book. If you're a Kevin Smith fan, you get a return of Kevin Smith writing for Marvel for one. It's a one shot for one night only. Kevin Smith. All right. And in case you missed the first story, Todd McFarlane rumors out there that he might be buying Diamond distributors. That will be finalized tonight, as all parties involved will have to drop whether they are, what their intent is, if you will. All right, let's light it up in here. Let's light it up. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get into the new comics I picked up this week. Let's go. Before we do that, maybe I'll have a milk dud. Maybe. Just one milk dud. It's caramel or caramel. It'll probably keep me from speaking, right? All right. So currently, I am in the process of reading Bug Wars. So we got Bug Wars. So basically, this little dude ends up finding a magical amulet, gets pulled into the world of the bugs, and all sorts of craziness ensue after that. Jason Aaron working on this with Mahmoud Azara. So the amulet also gives the little guy powers. So he literally just punches the guy in the face and Mashes his face right off. Rips another guy's arm off. Ends up, though, fainting after all the powers are gone. And, gets captured. Gets thrown in like a gladiator-style prison where they got to fight some stuff. The amulet also gets chipped, so some of the power goes. So, like, he goes to punch this guy's face off and doesn't quite do it. And then, there's this spider lady witch. Bedazzle, what's up? How's it going? Hello, hello. So, yeah, we're currently reading this. I don't want to skip too far ahead. But we know they end up in a battle pit. And they got to fight all these bugs. So that's Bug Wars by Jason Aaron and Mahmoud Asrar. All right, we got a couple more books. We got the New Gods. This is issue number 2. Issue number 5, I believe, came out today. So I've been meaning to catch up on the New Gods, and I've fallen well behind. But before I put it away, let's show you some. It's Rom V, by the way. Let's show you some interior stuff. Let's see. Let's find a good page. So basically, there's a new god that's born, and Orion is tasked with basically killing the baby. And Mr. Miracle and Barda are like, let's not let Orion do that. And Orion like asked him, like, stop me, because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So he's like, I have to do it. I've been tasked with it. But if you guys can keep me from doing it, good on you. We can take a little trip to Apocalypse in the book. All right. And then there's some other, it's like a B story in here. So this is, like I said, this is New Gods 2, but we're already up to issue number 5 on the New Gods. Sure is lonely in here tonight. Where's the audience at? It's all good. It means I get to get off of here sooner and do some gaming. Let's see. What else is going on today? Yeah, the Console Comics is on. All right. Let's keep the ball rolling. Absolute Flash came out today. Gotta read this guy. And get off early and read some comics too, not just game. What do we got here? The Flash. Absolute Flash. So I don't know a lot about this. I know his dad is a scientist who controls, who has like his own super power team. His own team of metahumans, including Captain Cold. I think Boomerang is on the team. Some other dudes. We'll figure it out as we read the book. some weird monkey thing. So I like the color scheme. The interior art looks pretty good. Jeff Lemire book. So most likely a slow burn. At least that's what I've heard. I think Absolute Green Lantern comes out next week or 2 weeks from now. No, next week is Martian Manhunter. Absolute Martian Manhunter. Here's a preview. It just looks weird. Looks like it's going to be a mind thing. So there'll be some stuff happening in Absolute Flash. Part of that Absolute universe with Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Superman. All absolutely good books. All right, let's get another bag and board ready for the next book. I also must have bought way more comic backboards than I did comic bags, because I am out of bags, but I have backboards. And I really thought I had backed myself up with a lot, but I have like 2 things of boards and no more bags. And I usually buy a bag with a board, so not quite sure what happened there, but it is what it is. Next up, we got Who Are the Power Pals? Power Pals. Basically 2 guys who are on a TV show. It only lasts 3 episodes. They end up, losing their fame. I think they end up as security guards for the studio that, gave them their episodes. Anyway, they get internet famous when they stop a guy from harassing some people while in their costumes. And they decide to continue it on, right? Keep it up. Go out there, be vigilantes. Anyway, they end up pissing off the mob. And I'm guessing that's where all things go to hell in this book. Or go to heck. Let's play some tunes. I need some music, some sort of music. What do we got? What do we got here? I think I have some music here somewhere. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait.
Biggie. This goes out Biggie.
I am a real American.
Spartans! What is your profession?
I forgot I created that. Cool. Let's see what else we have.
Good afternoon. Now, if you don't think this song is the greatest song ever, I will fight you.
Gonna grab some afternoon.
All right. Let's see. Let's play this guy. All right. Cool. Let's keep the ball rolling. We have Absolute Batman out this week. Yeah, Absolute Batman. Second cameo this week of the Absolute Joker. So that's gonna happen. And I guess there's a minor story involving the Absolute Joker. Or not. I want to say it's a story because it's been touted as, this comic's been touted as the second cameo. So I haven't read it yet. So we'll figure out what's happening. It's supposed to be a backup story or something. Oh, there's the Martian Manhunter preview. Oh, epilogue. It's an epilogue with the Absolute Joker. Yo, Absolute Joker, for real. Here's the Batman. Kicking people in the face, taking names. So definitely another read that needs to happen. This guy gets brutalized too. Look, he's getting choked out here. But Absolute Batman is nobody's fool. So we got that guy. We got Catwoman, number 74. So Catwoman has a bunch of secret identities. One of them she used for a really long time, I guess, when she was younger. And she's been trying to defend that secret identity for a while. So, let's see. I don't know if I showed this page already. We got some Catwoman espionage. Get a bagging board for this one. You ever try to pull one bag out and like all the bags come out of the bag? Put that back in there. All right, on to the next one. We got Detective Comics, number 1095. I think there's some stuff happening in here. Definitely have a Penguin appearance. There's some stuff happening in here. Of course, there's some stuff happening in every comic. Imagine if you got a comic that was just like all blank pages. Like, what's happening here? This guy's brazen. He's holding a gun up to the Batman, dead in his face. Batman's like, yeah, no, enough of that. I'm gonna just punch you. But yeah, Batman's been going under some stuff. Yo, Niobe Comics, what's up? How we doing? Just chilling, showing off the new comics. We got Detective here, Detective 1095, showing some panels. Penguin's in this issue. We also got an appearance from Superman. It seems like Superman and Batman are like all over the place, right? They're just together. Got Superman and Batman with his finest. All sorts of. You got Magic 3, Psylocke 5, the Rivals variant. All right. There was like 3 Rivals variant covers that came out this week. I didn't grab any. I was gonna grab the Doom one, which was Doom and Doom 2099 kind of punching each other in the face. But I ended up not getting that. Magic number 3 has a first appearance in that one. So that should be a good read. Psylocke had a couple of cool covers this week. But yeah, I only ended up I almost got Magic 3, but I didn't. So I think I only have issue 1 and I was missing 2. So eventually, yeah, I don't blame you. A lot of people love Magic. Dope character. I think that's why she got her own comic series too, is that no Magic means no Niobe. Oh shit. The Magic would be gone. Yeah, Magic got she's a very popular character. Ilyana Rasputin. So I'm pretty sure that's why they gave her own comic series, which is smart. Also, all the covers you get, people like collect Magic covers. So, I mean, you got a Magic cover every week. Here's Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 31. You got Deadpool in here. The first book was actually a decent read. Deadpool was hunting Spider-Man, and then now they're working together. So got some stuff happening. And my back issue of that day was Adventure Comics presents Supergirl number 408 beat up for $4. Not bad. Yes. Yeah, 15 centers. That's not a. I mean, it could be beat up, but if the cover is still there and you can read the issue number and a lot of the cover, you know, and the color is not too faded, I'm cool with that. Definitely cool with that. Oh, look at Blurb. That dude became giant evil Miles Morales. Not evil, just giant. Kick some butt. Oof. I got her, did. Bam. Move my hand. I've been enjoying Miles Morales, honestly. So I think Ultimate Spider-Man is probably the best Spider-Man book out there. And Miles Morales is probably second. And then ASM would be the third book. And that's getting rebooted in either next month. I think it's in April. It's definitely in April. I'm not sure if it's the first or second week of April, but definitely sometime in April. I bought some really good 15 centers in the past. Like sometimes you'll find some really beat ones in like the $2 bin or the $5 bin. If you're lucky, sometimes like a 50 cent or dollar bin. I found one of the first covers that Neil Adams did for DC. I like that. That was pretty awesome. I think it might have been like the second or third cover, but it was still a very early Neil Adams cover. So that was dope. There's a I can't go because I gotta work. There's a comic shop that has a 50-cent warehouse that's open. It used to be open like once or twice a month, but now it's open almost every Saturday. So most Saturdays it's open. Occasionally they are closed on a Saturday. But let's see, what else do we got? We got G.I. Joe number 5. So yeah, I wish I could go and check out and see what 50-cent books I could have pulled out. Oh, just a little tease. I won't show you too much of that last page, but there's definitely some stuff going on. You know, Destro abusing Baroness. What's up with that? Destro, you about to get canceled. Oh yes, lasers. But I will tell you about the big difference between this G.I. Joe book and the cartoon from the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, is that people actually get shot in this book. So, and people die in this book. So that's a big difference. Death can be permanent in this book. We got Cobra and Destro doing some stuff. And that last page, it's a pretty cool way to end the comic. funny is Destro's on this cover, and like all the other variant covers all have Baroness. And you're like, what's funny about that? I mean, it's just no variety. Like all the characters were Baroness. All the variant covers anyway. Then we got Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. Jimmy Palmiotti is writing this. Just cool cover. What was this? Toledano. Okay. And like the good old days, they put the next cover on the back of the book. But this is kind of telling the story of the gunslinger, the lethal ballyhoo. Cardstock too, by the way. Cardstock for $2.99. Makes you wonder why DC charges you $5.99 for cardstock. When Gunslinger Spawn, that's cardstock for $2.99. That's why I pick up the tissue paper issues too. I don't want to pay the extra $1 just for cardstock. Just give me the story. Give me the cover. Come on. All right, that was a lot harder than it needed to be, but we'll shoot through the covers again real quick. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger Spawn. G.I. Joe number 5. Miles Morales number 31. Detective Comics $10.95. A lot of glare now, huh? Catwoman number 74. Absolute Batman number 6. Who Are the Power Pals number 1. Out of Dark Horse. Flash number 1. The New Gods number 2, which is an old comic because New Gods number 5 came out this week, but I'm behind on the New Gods. And then we got Bug Wars number 2 out of Jason Aaron. I'm reading this. As soon as I say bye, I am off to finish reading that book. Peace out. Probably peace out soon, actually. Get to reading. We will quickly review the news stories from earlier today. First off, Kevin Smith returning to Marvel after like 25 years to write a story for Marvel. It's a one-shot. It's in the Giant Size X-Men coming out in June. Other writers on that will be Al Ewing and Chip Zdarsky. Kevin Smith will be working with Giuseppe Camiculi, who's an awesome artist. Al Ewing will be working with Mark Buckingham. Also, these are all like really good, really, really great, excellent writers and artists. And then Chip Zdarsky is working with Cafu. And there's a Greg Capullo cover on the Amazing Spider-Man. Giant-sized. Issue number 1. So that should be cool. See how Kevin Smith is doing after 25 years away from writing for Marvel. And then the other story is there's a rumor that Todd McFarlane might be buying Diamond Comics distributors. I think today all the players have to have their intent in on what they want. A big reason that Todd might be doing it is Diamond was one of the first companies that gave Image some credence, like they decided to distribute Image, so they took a gamble on Image, and it ended up paying off in the long run for both companies. Steve Geppi was the guy who was running Diamond Distributors, still runs Diamond Distributors. He's the guy who created Diamond Distributors. Then 2 years after DC left Diamond Distributors, Image left. and Steve and Todd are really good friends. So this might be a way for Todd to pay it forward, if you will, save Steve's company. Honest opinion, don't think it's happening. Todd's a really good business guy, and I think he'll put business before friendship. In this case, Todd's, also at times had money issues. So I think the smart play for Todd is to stay away from this. But we'll find out. I'm 99% sure we'll find out tomorrow if Todd McFarlane is buying Diamond Distributors. So that's that. All right, guys. We did the news. I went through the books. I think we're out. So anyway, peace. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, comment down below. I will check you later. Those were the books. Deuces. Shink. Let's get out of here. Let's do it. Let's dance party, right? Always a dance party before we leave. So let's get the dance. Deuces. We're out. Peace.